The all-new Yamaha V6 Offshore F350. It's a featherweight knockout, the lightest 350 horsepower outboard on the water, exhilarating boating and incredible control in a powerfully light design. The Yamaha V6 Offshore F350.
Big news this week's weekly video fishing forecast. We have the Fluke and porgy regulations for you. They are official. We also have reports, an event this weekend, and another open boat special.
The fishing news is sponsored by these fine partners.
Hey, today is April 4th, and we do have some important fishing news for you guys. The Fluke and porgy regulations are finally official for the 2024 season, and they are the following. For Fluke, it's 3 fish per angler. That's 1 less than last year. It's going to be a 19-inch minimum size limit from May 4th to August 1st. Then it's going to go up to 19.5 inches from August 2nd to October 15th. Now, for Scup, shore-based anglers is going to be 9.5 inches. Vessel-based anglers, this is where the change comes in, goes from 10.5 to 11 inches this year. It's going to be 30 fish per person from May 1st to December 31st, and 40 fish per person for licensed party and charter boats from September 1st to October 31st.
The first ever Port Jefferson Flea Market is Sunday, April 7th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Port Jefferson Moose Lodge, 37 Crystal Brook Hollow Road, Mount Sinai. Over 50 tables with new and used fishing gear. Get your fishing questions answered by the Pro Roundtable. Get all the details at PortJeffersonFishingFleaMarket.com.
The latest issue of the Fisherman magazine is out. We have some good local stories for you guys. We have Spring Bluefish. That's by Mark Sedati. Get them while they're hot. They're going to be coming in real soon at the end of April. Then we have the trout season kickoff. That's for Belmont Lake. I wrote an article about that, all the ins and outs of the lake, how to fish it. And also we have the First Strike Special, Long Island Spring Special, that is. It's by Angelo Peluso. He talks about those first fish of the season. Check out the April issue. Fisherman's Jenni Ackerman, she's got another open boat special for us this week. It's on the Tsunami Surf Top. Good item for your spring surf selection. Check this out.
Hi everyone, welcome to this week's open boat. Today we are with Tom from Tsunami Tackle and Bimini Bay Outfitters, and we're checking out the Tsunami Salt X Surf Top, an excellent surf top for both the fall, the spring, and on the boat. And Tom's going to tell us why it is a great pick.
Hi everybody, this is the new Tsunami Salt X Sea Hook Splash and Surf Top. It is made out of a Teflon coated 20K waterproof and breathable nylon material. All the seams are taped, so you don't have to worry about water intrusion through the seam. It has a very well designed neoprene cuff with a Velcro closure system. The neoprene is snug enough that spray and water does not easily come up the sleeve while you're fishing, but is also comfortable enough that it won't start irritating you after hours on the water. The end of the Velcro strap is all welded Velcro, so that when you put the hook and loop system across, you have no tab hanging out at the end, which won't snag fly line or any other fishing line while you're fishing. Front pocket. Great for storing a small tackle tray. YKK zipper that is seamed. Welded YKK seamed zipper on the gusseted neck. So when you open it up, you do have the added gusset there, so spray and splash doesn't immediately intrude in. And then you have the flap that comes across with the Velcro tabs to cinch it down, so get a little more security there. The best part about it, retail price is only $119.99.
You can't beat that. Yeah, something I really like about this is how light it is. You can layer up with it. You can wear it during the spring and the fall, or you can even wear it out on the boat. Very comfortable. Definitely my favorite is the sleeves. My pet peeve with surf top sleeves is just that tight neoprene and it gets in the way. So having this strap and all the features to it really makes it a top surf top on the market that you should check out at Tsunami or your local tackle shops. So get ready for the spring run and consider getting yourself a Tsunami Saltex surf top.
Marine Made of Lindenhurst is holding their annual spring sale March 23rd through April 6th. Bottom paint from $79 per gallon. Save big on engine parts, outboard oil, cleaners, waxes, and more. Daily raffles and your chance to win big prizes. Visit marinemade.com for all the details.
We're going to head on over to the upcoming events. We do have one this weekend, and that event is the Fisherman's Flea Market. It's at the Port Jeff Moose Lodge at some 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I'm going to be there with the Fisherman magazine. Remember, we're doing the special again. April 13th, the big Belmont Lake Spring Fishing Festival. That's at the Belmont Lake State Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's great if you are into trout fishing and you want to get into it. Then on April 16th is a District 3 advanced class for boat handling. Great South Bay Squadron. Contact Janine Braun, 646-604-0888 for information on that. Subscribe to the Fisherman magazine or renew at one of the upcoming shows. When you do renew or subscribe for $30, you get a $20 gift card to Shervold Products and a Tsunami 4-inch Tidal Pro iPod popper, and you're automatically eligible to enter into the Dreamboat contest. All right, let's head over to the map. We got a bunch of reports this week. Let's see what I've been hearing. I heard from Captain Joe. He's on the king cod out of Captree. They got out, only 8 anglers, but they had a dozen nice cod up to 27 inches with a bunch of shorts. Bunch of nice blackfish, both keeper and short size, were caught and released. The season is open now. This bodes well for the blackfish season. Over at J&J Sports in Patchogue, John told me that the local creeks are doing well. Night crawlers on the jig head. That's the go-to. Don't be surprised if a small striper makes its way in as well. I heard some stripers are mixing in that area. Central South Shore Creeks, Patchogue River. Bass Assassins, Grubs, Curly Tails on the jig head. They all work well also. Bill Witchy at Combs, he said that they're having bass up to 22 inches roaming the north side of the bay, around the docks, canals, Tanner Park, Amity Beach, a few places to name. The Super Hawk Point Lookout, the captain said that cod and pollock were still being found on the outside wrecks and pieces. Saturday saw some nice cod with a few pollock and tog mixed in. Remember, season is open now for tog. Jim and Miller Place, he said that there are some holdover stripers in the back of Mount Sinai. Swim shads have been doing the best. Remember those tsunamis, those storm shads, excellent choices. Carmine from Campsite in Huntington, he told me that trout fishing has been excellent at the lakes that have been stocked. Check out in the April edition for all the lakes that have been stocked. Stripers are coming in from Cold Spring Harbor. It's a hot spot at the moment. Swim shads and rapalas have been the go-to for catch and release action both during the day and in the evening. Now, Blaze from Duffy's, he's up in Glenwood Landing. Hempstead Harbor and Glen Cove Harbor have been filled with bass. He did tell me that over the weekend. Storm shads, Yozuris, those are the go-tos. Captain Ken on the angler fleet, he knew of reports up to 22 pounds. Fish up to 22 pounds on the North Shore already. Pretty good stuff. That's in Port Washington. Then Nuno at Tyler, he's up in Pelham. He said that the anglers have been getting out around the bridges. The Whitestone, Throg, Snack. He's up in Manhasset, Little Neck. Fish up to 32 inches if you were to brave the conditions. If you do have a notable catch, email me at mbroderick@thefisherman.com. I'll try and get into the magazine or my weekly video fishing report. Rich Von Ohlen has a weekly weather outlook. Rich.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Let's check that weekend forecast. You can always check your favorite apps, weather tools, weather sites, whatever you got. This is just a general heads-up, general overview on the upcoming weekend, first weekend of April. And just a reminder, premium bucktails, great product. Snap jigging, always a good bet here as we head into the spring for those striped bass coming into the bays and around the bridges and some of the channels. I'll be doing this very soon and hopefully reporting back to you with some luck on these premium bucktails. Go to www.premiumbucktails.com. Check them out. Great product to have, good bucktail to have in your bag, as they do work very well. All right, before the bass, we have some keeper cod this week, past Sunday, south of Long Beach on the clams, high-low rigs, and, nothing tremendous, but good eats right there. And also some blackfish in the mix, which are now in season. So hopefully you can get out there and get on some of these blackfish, the spring blackfish bite. And water temps have been slow to warm up, some 40s for the most part. And the chilly weather's been kind of doing that to us. And it looks like the same thing Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Wish I had some better news, but not the warmest weekend, not exactly calm. It's going to be a northwest breeze all 3 days, gusty at times. Again, maybe some windows in there. Check those apps as you get closer. But I do see 10 to 20, gust to 25 at times, perhaps going into Sunday morning with that storm in the Gulf of Maine. So kind of pesky out there. We'll see if things maybe settle down a little bit to give us some windows over the weekend. See a lot of 2 to 4s by the beach, 4 to 8s, 5-10 miles offshore. Same kind of deal for Sunday. So not the best ocean weekend. The sound and the bays and freshwater should be good. The surf should be okay. Saturday highs 40s to near 50s. Still chilly, and a little sunshine on Sunday should get us back to the 50s. Guru showing a lot of northwest wind in there, northeast perhaps going into Sunday. We'll see how things shake out. Subject to change. We'll be optimistic and maybe a few windows of fishability in there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But in general, it's a 10 to 20 knot wind throughout the weekend and a little riled up in the ocean. But I think things will get better, certainly into early next week. And long range looking like the week after that, maybe a change of pattern, which will be nice to see some better weather. All right, catch him up. Be safe as always. Matt, back to you.
Now let's check in with Captain Timothy O'Rourke from Montauk. Tim.
Thank you, Matt. Well, everybody, greetings from Montauk. You know, just when you think spring's going to kick in and you might get out and go fishing, kind of door gets slammed shut. As I'm making this report, it's probably blowing, I swear to God, 60 out here in Montauk. But the anticipation is definitely in the air. I've been talking to a lot of people. That reminds me, I want to give a shout out to Brian, who I met last Friday. He just said thank you for the report. He tunes in every week, and I just want to say thank you to all you guys that check in every week and listen to the report. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot to report right now. Things should hopefully change soon. The Miss Montauk has posted their spring information regarding starting fluke season, and they're also got some blackfish dates up there. The boat is reservation only, so check their website and you pick an assigned spot. Talked to Bert Prince on the Susie E. He's getting ready to go in around the 15th. Down around the docks, a bunch of other people are starting to really get their boats ready. So I would imagine around the 15th, most of your regular charter boats will be in. Over the next couple weeks, since it will be kind of slow, I'll show some products that I utilize and some nice stuff that's going to be used this coming spring. Other than that, keep getting ready for the season. It should be here before you know it, and I appreciate it. Thank you, Matt.
Now the Cal Harbor Bait and Tackle report.
Hey, folks, it's great to be back this week. You know, the fishing's been pretty good. For the most part, I'm seeing more like an evening bite. You know, it's fishing during the daytime. It's been a lot of crappy weather, you know. On top of that, it seems like a lot of rain's going on. But there's bait. We've seen bait. Bunker started like kind of showing up in short spurts. And we've got plenty of spearing. So that's a good thing. And, you know, as far as bass is going, I'm probably going to see like a switch over of bass on probably just past this weekend because, you know, talking about 60-degree weather, it's getting warmer out, and that's going to be huge. So, you know, the trout fishing's been really good. People aren't complaining. I haven't seen porgy, but porgy got to be showing up any day now. Same thing with blackfishing. We've got the new Fluke rigs are out, new porgy rigs are out. So that's really exciting. And I think everybody's really itching. Let's see this next week going on. You'd be able to get out of the house, not get so wet. It's been the hardcore people really fishing in the evening or on some beautiful bass. And you just keep on going. The fishing's going to get better and better. I'm really excited. Thanks to everyone. The rod shop's staying busy. Reel shop's doing really well. People coming in and getting combos set up on things. We've got a nice variety. Looking for both shops, getting new stock coming in on and off. So it's always something new to look at. The Huntington store, that's going to be opening up April 15th. I know we said the 1st, but with this crappy weather and everything, we're going for the 15th, and we're looking forward to seeing people down there. And go to our website, Cal Harbor Tackle. You always find out new information, sign up for our newsletter, and get points and cool discounts and, you know, hats and shirts and stuff. It's always great to see everyone. I really love the questions you send us, and I'm always looking forward to more. Until next week, bid you peace and tight lines.
With the fly and freshwater, we do have Paul McCain from River Bay Outfitters.
Hello, Matt. Well, you can see, if you listen carefully, you can hear the rain. It is pouring. This has been there again. You know, I'm so used to these, warm days, and then we get cold days and warm days. It's April. Boy, this is the reason I can't stand. This is the worst month for me. Plus, also, we got to pay our taxes. So it's not a good month. I'm really looking forward to warm weather. The good news is it's predicted to get into the 70s next week. I'm glad because I'm going to rig up my rods. It's going to sit in my car, and I'm going to go fishing as much as I can. The stripers are here in the back bays. I'm starting to see a lot more action, a lot more bait in the back bay. I'm hearing the fish now being caught all the way out to Port Jefferson. I think it's going to be a good spring. Of course, you got to get out there to do it. Now, as far as the freshwater goes, blown out streams again with all this water. The connect quad is high, but you still can fish it. And usually after a day or two of rain, it kind of like clears up a little bit. But man, those fish are right on the bottom. They will be coming. If you stick around on a warmer, sunny day, you'll start to see some dry fly action. And it has been, like I said, it's spring. It is what it is, and we got to get out there and deal with it. Now, if you really want to get pumped up, next Thursday, I'm not quite sure of the date, but it's a week from today, John McMurray is going to be in my shop at 6:30 doing a presentation on fishing the New York Bight. That's Jamaica Bay, the New York Harbor. This is a great time to get out there. And if you come, we're going to have hot dogs and chips for everybody and bring your own adult beverage. And he's going to do the nice presentation. It's going to be a great time. That's a week from today out in River Bay Outfitters. And you can, of course, go on my website and check it out. So, to next week, tie lines, everybody.
Let's check in with Max Finch from the Connecticut side of the Western Sound.
Hey everyone, Max here from Fisherman's World with another local fishing report. This past week we've seen some really good striper action in our harbors, along our beaches, up in the Housatonic, and down to the west the fish are starting to get real active to make the run up the Hudson for the spawn. Fishing locally, Norwalk River, Norwalk Harbor, Calf Pasture Beach, and Sherwood Island has been great. Guys are scoring in on sandworms, artificials like sluggos, paddle tails are working well, and they're starting to hit the top order plugs. Throwing that 4 to 6 inch range is working well right now. And then if you're fishing up in tight and herring runs, you can find some bigger fish that would up your offerings, the 8 to 12 inch range. In the Housatonic, guys are scoring in on SPs, mag darters, and cold snipers, swimming plugs like that. Fishing up towards, Sullivan's Island, on the 2 peninsulas, the mouth of the Naugatuck. And then up on the dam towards the moons can be really good if the herring show up really well. The fish are starting to flood out the river too. So guys, with the fly rod, this is a really good time of year to get on the action in the mouth of the Housatonic. The trout streams are fishing well too. The state did a good job stocking. Norwalk River, Mianus River, Saugatuck. The Mill River is all great. We're stocked up, on all your trout lures, spinners, little jigs, and then we're also loaded with freshwater worms and then your live shiners. Thanks and good luck.
Raul Ortiz has a report from around the city.
Hey guys, Raul Ortiz here, the Urban Angler with my report. As you know, the month of March started off pretty strong with fish from schoolie size to around 20 pounds. Fish are active all over the Long Island Sound right now. On the North Shore, if you hit any of your back bay spots, there's going to be fish there, guys. Pretty much fish are being caught all around the city, in any borough. Big wave of fish has moved up the Hudson River. You got fish being caught up to 30 pounds. And any day now, we should have a nice run of fish on the South Shore beaches. But fish are active, guys, and if you wanna, wet a line, it's perfect time, especially after all this rain. I'm sure the water's gonna warm up a few degrees. Besides that, I'll let you know SP minnows have been working a lot, and some metal lips and paddle tails for me and my friends as well, as you can see. Anyway, I just want to give a shout out to the guys. Nick the Striper Whisperer, he's on YouTube also as Surfcast on the Island. My buddy Brandon, Joe, Nothing Ever Changing, and my buddy James Shannon. Thank you guys for your photos, I appreciate it, and may we continue to have a great season. Anyway, tight lines, and back to you, Matt.
Guys, how's it going? This is Ben Gilmour here in Costa Rica, the Marina Pez Vela, with this week's fishing report. Guys, we had some really nice tuna fishing going on down here the past few weeks. Lots and lots of small to mid-sized tunas in that 10 to 30 pound range. Nice little yellowfins, great fun on light spinning tackle. There's been some big brutes caught as well. Yellowfins 50, 100, 150, even a couple close to 200 pounds as well. Some really nice fishing. We had a few dorados kicking around offshore. A really nice sailfish bite. Keeps coming and going, but some days the guys are going out there catching 5, 8, 10 sailfish a day. And there's a few blue marlin and a couple of black marlin mixed in also. Along the beaches and the river mouths, we got some really nice snook fishing the past week or two, and a lot of rooster fish as well. The weather's nice down here. Come down and see us in Costa Rica. This is Ben Gilmour here at Jackpot Sport Fishing, the Marina Pez Vela.
The Fisherman magazine has launched their apparel store. We have had sweatshirts, hoodies, t-shirts all online now, and free shipping with orders over $100. It is the perfect gift for yourself. Visit thefisherman.com/shop or click on the card in the upper right. Hey, remember to like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and tap on the bell to be notified instantly when we do post a new video or content on YouTube. Support our correspondents by visiting their websites and social media pages as well. Don't forget this video is available as a podcast on iTunes and Google Music. Search for the Fisherman Magazine podcast and subscribe so you can listen to this broadcast along with our other content. We've got tog season open now. There's plenty of boats going out to try. We also do have flounder season as well if you're looking to try that. There's a lot of striped bass around. There's an event this weekend. Hope to see you there. See you next week as well.